Welcome to the So Social Radio Show. I'm your host, Richard Martin, along with my amazing co-host,
Cheri Martin, and we are the WCN Interactive Team Marketing and Social Media Strategist, helping you to
dream it, plan it, build it, and successfully do it.
Yes, for growth, prosperity, and success. That GPS that keeps us growing and growing. And we are here each Wednesday at 12 noon on TalkNetworkRadio.com to share tips and techniques to grow you and your business, plus demystify social media and marketing for you so you can have more fun.
And my favorite, more profits.
I'll tell you what, it's a new month, Richard.
Yes, it is.
First week of November, and it's hard to believe that we are at that time of the year that we have to start not only focusing how we're going to end the year strong, but also how are we going to begin the new year strong. So I'm very, very excited about our conversation today. But before we get started, I definitely want to make sure everyone knows to connect with us on Facebook at So Social Radio Show. You know, give us a like. Let us know what topics you would like to hear a conversation on. We're all about education and want to bring you what you want to hear. And also, if you are a marketing expert and you would love to showcase your expertise on the So Social Radio Show, we have a couple guest sponsorships available here for November and December, just a few spots available. Would love to have an interview with you, see if you would be a great fit for our audience. So definitely connect with me, Cheri, at 321-446-2156. So Richard, before we get started again on the main topic, we kind of just talked a little bit about, you know, how everyone can connect with us on social media, but I do want to give a shout out for sure to our partners because they're the reason we can be here every week.
Absolutely. We are so proud of them. And we're going to start with Constant Contact. And Constant Contact's an award-winning company empowering small businesses and nonprofits to grow and succeed through email marketing. You can be a marketer with one toolkit, one login. Check them out.
Definitely. And everythingbrevard.com is one of our partners, the Brevard County, Florida community website. You can actually keep up to date with everything that's happening right here in Brevard and get your business listing, again, on everythingbrevard.com. If you're traveling to the Space Coast of Florida, definitely find out all the happenings, again, on everythingbrevard.com. Love that website. Love being a partner with them.
Does a great job. And our newest sponsor came on last week, Toastmasters.
Yes. They're a world leader in communication and leadership development. And our representative that is going to be with us every quarter, she was here last week with us, Nancy Hohen. She will be sharing every quarter on communication and leadership skills, networking skills. Their website is toastmastersd84.org.
And I was really surprised of how much they really do. I mean, yes, they're going to teach you how to speak really well, but it's everything else that goes with it. It's the confidence, it's the ambiance, it's your personality and how to engage. So really, really love Nancy and learning so much about Toastmasters.
Definitely. I mean, I had no clue all that Toastmasters did and how involved they were throughout the whole nation. And you can actually listen to the podcast from last week's show by going to talknetworkradio.com, click on hosts, and you'll see the So Social Radio Show there. Click on there, and you'll see all of our archives of our previous shows.
And that's one of the ones you need to listen to.
I do want to give a shout out to just real quickly on the AVET project. They are one of our partners, and they, of course, it being November, this is the, Veterans Day is coming in, what, the 11th?
Yes,
yep,
it is.
The 11th. So definitely check what's happening with their organization here. They are the American Veterans Empowerment Team at avetproject.org.
Awesome. Let's get on with our topic today because this is my favorite topic of the year. And, but before we do that, Well, you are my favorite topic of the year, so I can say that.
Me?
You.
Okay.
On that side of it. And I'm so proud of this lady sitting across from me, Cheri Martin, and my pride and joy in my brow, my bride. My bra. But
get a little emotional here.
She was awarded a fantastic award. Everybody knows she's the social media queen and all that, but she was recognized by a bunch of her peers down in Miami last week and received the Golden Mouse Award, Social Media Marketing Leader of the Year. So proud of you.
Well,
so honored.
Thank you. And I was really felt honored to be recognized as such an amazing group of women, and it felt good. It was a feel-good day, and had you by my side, best friends Randy and Charlie Mace, and my sister Cindy came over from Naples. So we were all down in the Fort Lauderdale area last Friday and had a great lunch and got to just have a fun time getting recognized.
I'll tell you what, those ladies put on an amazing award ceremony. Rival anything that I've seen out there anywhere on TV.
Yes, so you can go to goldenmouseawards.org, I believe is the website. I'll put it up there on our social radio show. Just take a look at all the fun things that they do down there, and especially, that e-commerce. We can't live without it, I should say.
Well, e-commerce is a thing, and that's an interesting subject, since we're going to be talking today about holiday marketing. Yes, it's that time of year. I know it's the beginning of November, but, the holiday season is here and it's underway.
Well, as we said, it is the first week of November. We're in, the second day of November already. And the key dates for the holidays that everyone in business recognize is, of course, there's 4 of them. Black Friday, which this year is on November 25th. It's always the day after Thanksgiving. Then there's Small Business Saturday, which is the first Saturday after Thanksgiving, and that's this year November 26th. And then in this e-commerce world we live in, on the Monday after Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, November 28th this year. And this 4th date is a day that a lot of individuals are not even aware of. And if you're a nonprofit, I'm sure you are. But those that support nonprofits, whether by being a member, a volunteer, contributor, donator, it's Giving Tuesday, and that's always the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So that's November 29th this year. That's an awesome day to really contribute to your nonprofit. A lot of stuff I'm seeing right now out on social media for Giving Tuesday, a lot of different types of just creative ideas and how you can bring more awareness to your nonprofit and let others know about it.
Yeah, and I was going through the National Retail Federation, and I found they have come up with a new day. You believe that one?
A new day?
A new day.
Had one more. And what day would that be?
It's called Green Monday. And it is this year on December 11th. It is the last shipping day that you can ship your product out and get, from most of the shippers anyway, more or less guaranteed delivery by Christmas Eve. On that. So that's a very, very good one. And I love that because, when you start thinking about that one, all the other ones are really cool, on laying that out there. But, the last shopping day to get things shipped. I mean, where are our kids? Where are our grandkids? None of them are in the state of Florida. So that's really big.
I believe we spend more money on shipping than we do gifts half the time. But so December 11th.
December 11th.
And that's called Green Monday.
That's called Green Monday.
I love the fact that they do keep you informed, and especially for those businesses that do shipping, and they can then keep their customers informed as well.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't for the big retailers. I mean, it is. But for everybody that's there, and we're looking at what's going on, working your shopping cart, and I'm not necessarily just saying Amazon, but your shopping cart on that, what can you do? You own a retail shop. Do you know what UPS's date is? We just told you what it's going to be, but do you know it? Put these things in and use these dates to drive traffic. You've got your website. You've got a blog, hopefully. So get this out on your website. Get it on Facebook. Get it on your blog. Let people know that you know your dates, because this way you can guarantee them delivery. After that, you're within that 2-week window, and who knows, what can happen. It might make it, it might not make it. But, doing this way, you've got a hard date that you can press up against.
Well, I've heard that this year, a few different things about how holiday spending is going to go. And I know that you have some interesting tidbits on what's going to affect the holiday season this year with spending. But the last number that I had heard was the holiday spending was to increase by 10%, and online sales were to increase by 25%. Is that still some of the same information that you found?
That's pretty close. The National Retail Federation's a little less than that, but it's still doing great on putting that out there. So, the numbers are well, but the real number that I want to look at is the average consumer, and I'm going to say family when we're talking about consumer, is looking at spending $935.38. Now, I have no idea how they got the 38 cents in there, but we'll go with it. But that's what the National Retail Federation is expecting that we are going to spend on the holiday marketing this year. And when you look with all the people in the country, we're over 300 million, and let's say half of them are kids, but we're still coming down to 140, 150 million people that are out shopping. That is a humongous number to be dealing with out there.
So as a business, we really need to come up with some creative ideas to tap into those that want to spend money with us.
Yeah, we came out, I believe it was 2 years ago when we talked about what web rooming was.
Oh, go ahead and explain that to our listeners that may not know what web rooming. That's WEBROOMING.
Yeah, it is. It's a technique that got started when the mobile devices really jumped in, when you had your smartphone and you had your tablets and you could walk all around. And what was happening there, people would go up and find what they wanted to buy at a store, and then they'd go up online, sometimes to that store's very own website, if not one of the national aggregators, and they would look at things like online, it's free shipping, mainly because it has to be, because their warehouse isn't where we are on that. But in our case, when we're sending out all this packages that we're sending out, that's a significant amount of money that's going. And so just little things like that are really important when you look at things this season, especially if you're a retailer, but also as a consumer, you want to go where those people are looking at taking care of you.
So what I understand then web rooming is that I go into a physical store.
Correct.
And I look at the products, and then I just kind of go up online to see either at that location or that store or possibly one of their competitors that has that product that will give me free shipping or maybe even a lesser price. Is that exactly what web rooming means?
That's exactly what it is. You're standing there. You're standing there in front of a piece of merchandise.
So you're getting the feel, the touch, the look, and the
right. And now you have a decision to make. Okay, you got a mobile device. Are you going to go online? $15, $20 item, probably not. $150, $200, $300 item, most definitely for me. I'm going to go up there. First place I'm going to is not to Amazon.